Members will be aware that in 2014, the Community Dispute Management Framework, or CDMF, was introduced. The framework was aimed at facilitating effective resolution of common neighbourly disputes to seek to foster a more harmonious living environment. An interagency work group has been reviewing this framework. Mr. Giam asked who is involved. My ministries, Admin Law and MCCY, MND and MHA are involved in this review. As I also mentioned in my MinLaw COS speech, our agencies coming together are exploring a range of enhancements to the framework. These cover both upstream measures to promote pro-social norms and also downstream measures to enhance our response to disputes, addressing situations where disputes would benefit from mediation and possibly dispute resolution at the Community Disputes Resolution Tribunals, or the CDRT. We are therefore considering three broad areas of enhancements to better manage such disagreements. First, we will collaborate with residents to strengthen the spirit of neighbourliness and graciousness through shared norms. In her MND COS speech, my colleague SMS Siman spoke about forming a community advisory panel on neighbourhood noise. This panel will seek to build consensus through community norms that can be a useful guide for determining acceptable behaviours amongst neighbours, and also serve as a useful reference point for agencies in advising residents to be considerate neighbours. Second, we are considering ways to improve our dispute resolution mechanisms, both in mediation and in the CDRT. For mediation, we intend to increase the take-up rate for mediation, both formal and informal. The Community Mediation Centre has a high settlement rate. I mentioned this previously and I'll mention it again. Every case that goes before, or every 10 cases that goes before the CMC, there's an 8.8 chance of that case being resolved. That's a very high number. And so this shows that when parties avail themselves of this process, formal mediation can be very effective, and in fact should be the preferred mechanism for resolving neighbourly disputes. We are looking into increasing awareness of the benefits of mediation. CMC has been using social media to promote its services and has also been reaching out to frontline officers to promote the benefits of mediation and the referral process. We're exploring more varied modes of mediation to increase accessibility, for example, doing online virtual mediation. Third, we are also studying the feasibility of mandating mediation in appropriate circumstances, and in those cases, requiring disputing neighbours to undergo mediation before filing a claim with the CDRT. This is so neighbours may resolve differences amicably as far as possible without first going through the CDRT process, which is adjudicatory and often zero-sum in nature. We are also considering possible consequences for parties who fail to attend mediation and then, if not having come for mediation, want to pursue a claim at the CDRT. Mr. Giam suggested that we allow adverse inferences to be drawn. We will consider that, and we will consider the other suggestions by Mr. Giam, which were good suggestions on how to effectively promote mediation in such situations. We are also studying possible mechanisms for a CMC settlement agreement to be registered as an order of court. This will then make it easier for the CMC to have its settlement agreements enforced as an order of court.